Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Metro Evening News with me, Alif. Tonight we start with a troubling incident that happened here. A motorcycle theft in the early hours of the morning that has left a family devastated. Now, why do we highlight this case? Because the motorcycle theft is not just a story of one family, but a reflection of a larger problem. Across our cities, statistics from local police last year recorded more than 12,000 motorcycle theft cases nationwide. That is an average of over 30 motorcycles stolen every single day. 30 families losing their means of transportation, their security, their peace of mind every day. For many Indonesian, motorcycles are not a luxury. They are lifelines. They take parents to work, they take children to school, they carry goods for small businesses. When a motorcycle is stolen, it's not just a property that disappears. It's livelihood, its survival, its stability. What makes it even more concerning is that the speed of this crime. Most thefts happen in under 2 minutes. Thieves often work in silence, using improvised keys or modified tools. Sometimes they are experienced repeat offenders, moving quickly from one neighborhood to another neighborhood. And in many cases, the victim doesn't even realize what has happened until it is far too late. So tonight, as we bring you this particular case, we also ask you to think about the bigger picture. How safe is your own neighborhood? How secure is your vehicle right now? Are we as communities doing enough to protect each other? To help understand more, our correspondent Milan is live at the scene of last night's theft. Milan, over to you.
Thank you for Alifis. I'm here in front of you, going to tell you how the victims going to say. So let's get into the victim. So, okay, beside me we have the main victim, which Ahnaf, as the victim of the stolen motorcycle. Okay, here's I'm going to ask several questions. So, what happened last night? Can you tell me?
Okay, so last night as usual, I was still asleep, and I woke up when I heard strange sound, which is like a scrap of metal, and I woke up and I go to the strange sound, and I see a thief trying to unlock the gate of my house, and behind it there's my motorcycle that already unlocked, that already uh, stand, and yeah.
What the next step after you seeing that occasion?
So when I seen that from the fire, from the top, I immediately shocked and I ran to my brother's room, which is Atar, and I I say that there is a thief in our house that trying to stole our motorcycle, and then we immediately go to the place, and when we go to the front of our house, there is the thief already brought our motorcycle already to outside, and our gates already leak, and yeah. So, and I was frustrated because it was one of is only one of is the only bike that I use for work and anything.
Okay. So that's all from our victims. So we're going to the next. I'm giving it back to the reporter. Okay. Here we are talking with Arman's brother. So, can you tell how did you feel after you're losing your motorcycle?
Okay, I was very used. The motorcycle is not just property, it is part of our survival. We both worked hard to afford it. Saying it's stolen in just a few seconds felt unfair. Carl, even I wanted to chase the thief myself, but he was long gone.
Okay. So how affect the occasion to yourself, to your family?
It's difficult. Andy depends on that motorcycle every day. Without it, his job is at risk as his brother. I feel powerless, but also determined that justice must be served. I want the thief punished so other families won't suffer the same.
Okay, thank you. Your words really reflect the depression and then frustration on yourself. Okay, thank you. See to the Alif.
Okay, after receiving the report from Mr. Ahnaf and his brother, we immediately dispatched officers to patrol the surrounding area. And we actually spot a man riding a motorcycle matching the description. But when we try to stop him, he sped away into a narrow alley. Despite our pursuit, we couldn't catch him at that time. And however, we continue investigating and later managed to track down the suspect. He is now in custody and we're working on recovering the stolen motorcycle.
Thank you, Milan, for that comprehensive report. Viewers, what happened to Mr. Ahnaf and his brother is very painful, but it is also a wake-up call. We cannot ignore the fact that motorcycle theft continues to rise despite ongoing police efforts. Criminals are adapting, learning, and sometimes even working in networks. But let us remember, prevention is our strongest defense. Authorities recommend several steps. Always use double locks. Never park in poorly lit areas, and if possible, invest in a tracking device. Simple steps like this can make a big difference. Beyond that, we must also strengthen the bond of our community. In neighborhoods where residents actively watch out for each other, where neighbors pay attention for strangers, where there are community patrols at night, the number of thefts drops dramatically. The message is clear. When we act together, crime has less room to grow. And finally, let me say this to those who commit this crime. Every act of theft may feel like a quick solution to your personal problems, but it leaves behind scars. Families who suffer, children who lose their sense of safety, workers who can no longer do their jobs. Dear guest, you heard tonight from the suspect is proof that crime only deepens the pain, both for victim and for the criminals themselves. We at Metro News will continue to follow this case and keep you updated. But beyond the headlines, I hope tonight's story pushes us all to reflect what can we do individually and together to build safer communities. That concludes our special coverage on the motorcycle theft. Here, stay with us after the break for more updates on regional security measures and how technology is being used to fight crime. I'm Alif Iskandar. You're watching this news. Stay safe, stay aware, and take care of one another. And good night. This is just me. We just got a video of the ongoing police chase of the motorcycle theft.
Ya, tolol datanya. Anjing anjing. Ini.
Cepetan. Ya dan lanjutin kiri lagi.
Ya. Masa? Ya, semuanya.
Ya, Pak.
Polisi ya? Oh, beli mob. Oh. Hai dah, kaki gua kram, Cok. Bante. Apa ya? Au. Jalanan di sini jelek banget, Cok.
Good night.